This is a content warning. All episodes of Mysteries Unknown may include foul language, fantasy violence, blood and gore, and worst thing of all, sexual content. Listener discretion is advised.
All right. What time does everyone start waking up?
Honestly, because of Mark's schedule, he would probably be up about 6:30.
Yeah, I think we're all kind of like early risers, but I would say like I'm the last one to wake up.
I'd say, as soon as you wake up first, Marcus, you can smell breakfast cooking for the day coming down from the kitchen below. Or wait, are the rooms on the same floor, or is it upstairs?
It's probably upstairs, but it doesn't mean you can't smell it. And Cody would have told, like when she woke up, she would have told whoever was in the kitchen that day that there was 2 other people with her.
Yeah, so
that they knew.
So is Cody already awake, or does she wake up next after Marcus?
She probably wakes up after Marcus, but it doesn't mean she wouldn't have just started heading downstairs. So, because she's already in her PJs, so she probably just toddled out and then down to the kitchen.
Yeah. I'd say, Marcus, you're already down there. Do you drink coffee at all, or no?
No, Marcus is not a coffee drinker. He does tea.
So they made like coffee, tea, water. It's all there. So you pour yourself like a fresh tea, and you're drinking that when you see Cody walk into the kitchen area.
Morning.
And it's at that time where Aidan he wakes up. He's still in his sweatpants from last night, but he took off his Letterman jacket and he has his black t-shirt on. Pretty much the same outfit from last night, but he has his Letterman jacket over his shoulder and he's kind of just like, morning, guys, what's going on? What time is it?
I'd say it's probably 7:30 by this time for you all.
Yeah. Cody looks at her phone and is 7:30-ish.
Well, that's later than usual, but okay. Well, I guess I'll chalk it up to the drinking last night.
It's also the weekend.
Oh yeah, it's Saturday.
Got time.
Up on toes, pats him on the head, goes back to her coffee.
And I'm like, is
the precious himbo?
Yeah,
it's like
is all this for us? All this food is for us?
Yeah.
Oh, and you can see Aidan's eyes sort of just go wide. He's a big guy, so he's used to he rations his food. He does meal prep, and he kind of goes today is a cheat day, and he rubs his head and he rubs his hands together and he sits down, and he doesn't drink coffee or tea or whatever, but he takes the jug of water,
juice and stuff too.
Yeah, I'd say there's
breakfast spread.
There's sausage, bacon, scrambled eggs, fried eggs, hard-boiled eggs, pancakes, waffles.
Oh yeah,
huge,
so
huge breakfast spread.
He takes the water pitcher instinctually and just he doesn't even grab a glass. He kind of just chugs the half of the water pitcher because he needs a lot of water in the morning. And yeah.
Cody just looks at him and is can he?
Wait, can he what?
Drown.
Oh, gotcha.
Marcus said don't drown, so Cody Marcus went, can he?
I didn't hear that part. Okay, yeah. So he's just chugging away at the water pitcher. And because he's pretty dehydrated from last night. And he takes a plate and he pretty much grabs a bunch of fruit, grabs a bunch of bacon, a bunch of scrambled eggs, gets a stack of pancakes, stack of waffles, and spreads syrup all over it, grabs the ketchup, spreads that all over it too. He's pretty much just making a huge plate of just food.
A mound of food.
Yeah, and he just starts eating and he's just oh, what? Digging guys, don't.
Oh no, Cody's nibbling. It's just this is her normal morning, so she's hardly impressed by him taking a bunch of food because it's yeah, no, that tracks.
Marcus has just like a normal plate of food. It's not a mound. It's like a normal human portion.
We don't shame eating habits. He eat what make him happy.
Marcus not shaming him. He's just
Gotta feed the himbo somehow.
like good lord. Marcus is more like good lord.
Yeah, and like, and what is the help's names again?
She just I named this one Alice. It's Alice.
Okay.
Alice is cooking today.
And I'm just like, it's like, Alice, did you make this with like a mouthful of food?
And I'll say Alice is like, she's like one of those big old butch like female chefs that's just got tattoos all up and down her arms.
Heck yes, please. I mean, what?
Like, she was like one of those line cooks that just doesn't take no shit from anyone, but she was the best at what she does, and their dad's like, I'll hire you because you make good food.
Yeah. And I'm just like, Alice, this is great. I love it.
And she's just like, damn well, it better be great.
Yeah, and like, I pretty much like scarf through the pancakes and the waffles, and like he's just eating. You know what I mean? Like he's just like, you've never seen a human being eat this much food this fast. You know what I mean? You're just like, you're like,
Marcus he's like, well, that explains the size.
He could just unhinge his jaw and just suck it all in like Kirby.
Yeah, he just pours. No, he's still eating, but like, yeah, it's at an alarming rate and an alarming amount of food. Yeah, and he's just enjoying himself. You know, he's just eating.
Marcus would probably finish his plate and he would just keep sipping on tea, and he would be like, what kind of tea is this? It's great.
It would have been whatever he grabbed, because I'm sure there's more than one type.
You see, the butler walks in and he hands you a note, Cody.
Mm-hmm.
And it's from your father, and it says, meeting with Councilman Ronald Dump. Don't wait up, Dad.
As if, and she kind of like crumples it up.
Again, he comes in, yo, what up, Jeeves?
It's like, how did you know my name was Jeeves?
I love that.
It's not the same guy from last night. This is the day shift.
He looks a lot like the Ask Jeeves mascot.
Perfect. I love it.
Oh, he's the Rift of Ask Jeeves.
Perfect.
Jesus Christ, this is
He knows everything.
No, well, that's uncomfortable.
Well, he's the butler. He has to know
No, I know.
everything.
She'd probably just crumple up the note and set it next to her.
Bad news?
Hmm?
The note. Bad news?
Oh, no. My dad's just meeting the councilman.
Ah.
Said, don't wait up, as if I would.
And with a mouthful of food, Aidan kind of goes like, so, I think... Hold on. And he's like chewing. So, I think for the first... grabs the pitcher and drinks a little bit more water. I think the first order of business today should be that we go to the coffee shop. Maybe, just maybe, we might be able to catch some of that infection crew. Some of the infection crew members there. Would be a good place to start, I think. Unless you guys have anything else to do today. I don't know.
Marcus agrees. He says, I would like to change clothes, though I would prefer not to. And he kind of gestures to himself, look like, this for the rest of the day, because he's still wearing like his rave outfit.
Cody kind of chuckles and
So he
says,
literally just looks like a cyberpunk character. He's like,
Cody chuckles and says, I can drive you both to your houses.
Nice.
That's a good question. Did Marcus tell his parents that he was crashing at someone else's house for the
He
night?
texted him on the ride there. He texted his dad on the ride there. Like, hey, I'm not coming home. I'm with, Cody.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's going to be a great text.
I'm with Cody and Marcus.
Thank you.
Or sorry, Cody and Aidan.
Thank you.
I just imagine like Marcus forgot to message his parents, and then when he gets home, they're like, "Where the hell have you been?"
No, Marcus knows where he takes him.
Please add Aidan. Please add Aidan. Please.
No, I'm staying with Cody and Aidan.
Wait, why Aidan?
Because it sounds really...
It sounds bad if he left a rave and was crashing overnight with Cody.
or like just a girl in general. You know what I mean? It's just like
So crashing with Aidan, not crashing with Cody. Okay,
Well,
I
Cody
misunderstood
and
that.
Aidan. It's basically like we're all heading to one location for the night.
yeah. It instead of it just being like two of them, it's just like you have to like add the third
You're a
person,
group.
so it's not
Yeah.
like
It doesn't come off as like, oh, you're getting up to something.
Yeah.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Marcus is a good kid. His parents raised a good kid.
Wait, Cody like nearly chokes on her coffee for a minute and goes, "Marcus, where's your phone?"
He reaches into like his coat pocket and he pulls out.
She's gonna take it and then start heading toward her room.
What are you doing? Oh no! We ain't doing this.
She's working on deleting Twitter.
No, we are not doing it. Marcus is not giving chase.
Is Marcus saying the Insta and the face space of the Minkus Forever hashtags?
Oh no!
That's why Cody's deleting the apps from his phone.
Oh no, we are not doing it. Marcus is going to like. Okay, DM voice here. Marcus is going to like. He doesn't even care that people are watching. He's going to blink in front of Cody and then like try to take his phone back.
Hold on. Give me flat contesting go toe to toe rolls.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Cody and
roll toe to
Marcus.
toe.
Just flat rolls, no powers.
Come on, Dice, we need this.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
The only way this will work well is if she fails too.
Okay,
Yo, boy, I'm pissed.
so
How do I want to do this?
Marcus rolled a 4, and
No.
Cody
He
rolled.
blinks, she trips into a window, a mirror, or a window.
Aidan, do a flat roll for me too. I just want to see if I'll make it work out like this or not.
Wait, like Aidan rolled a flat?
Do a flat roll for go toe to toe too.
Get in here.
Wait, what am I doing? I'm just eating.
I don't know, good chaos.
I'll explain once, depending on how the roll works.
Turn the
Trust
chaos.
me, I have something in mind.
So roll 2d6. Okay.
Wow, you really have just broken this.
Wow.
Oh, it's because you didn't put a space. Put a space.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Roll
You literally rolled roll 2d6.
2d6. Does this work now?
There you go.
Oh, okay. So I'm
I
gonna.
rolled a 4. I got a 4.
So okay, I'm not gonna have you do. So I'm gonna say. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna have to say. Like, Cheshire, like Cody's trying to get away with his phone. Marcus just bleeps right in front of her using his teleportation. She like fumbles the phone, and Marcus tries to get it, and then he fumbles the phone, and then you just hear it, the phone hit
Small
the floor.
squeak.
The phone hits the phone hits the floor, and the screen cracks.
And Marcus scoops it up.
Aidan, you pull out your phone, and you start scrolling through all the Minkus Forever hashtags on the InstaTwit.
He immediately starts like, "What were you trying to do?"
Nothing. I'll replace that. It's fine. We can go get a new one after we go get coffee. Okay.
And what was she doing?
And I'm like,
She's
scrolling,
going to go to her room.
and I'm scrolling through my phone, and I'm kind of go like, oh, okay. Police raid, warehouse, students going missing, just like like the casual, headlines or whatever. And I'm just like,
Minkus Forever.
Minkus Forever? What
What?
does that mean?
And it's
I kind of show him. I'm just like, yeah, look, I don't know what the hell this is.
it's the
Marcus
picture.
immediately opens the app on his phone and starts like just scrolling. He like types it in like immediately.
Your phone's
Cancels Instagram from deleting itself halfway through.
Your phone's just glitching out as you're trying to use it, Marcus, but you still are able to, for a minute, make out the picture of you and Mina, and you and Mia dancing close together at
There's
the rave
one of like,
party.
you guys sitting off to the side where she's like holding your hands and looking lovingly at your face.
And I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I didn't know that you and Mia was a thing. Good for you, Marcus.
And
She
it's,
was-
Cody!
and it's blowing up like no other. Like, it's got like a good couple thousand shares by now.
oh no.
He knows where this comes from.
You
Cody!
hear Cody's door shut.
And like Aidan kind of shrugs and he just goes back to eating like another plate of scrambled eggs.
Aiden's just like, whatevs.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm hungry. Me hungry. Me
I'm
eat.
already in my clothes. I just need to go.
No, I was gonna, if you had gotten better on the roll for Aidan, I was gonna have you catch the phone before it fell. And
Yeah,
and that's when you have showed Marcus like the Minkus Forever hashtag.
Yeah, that's great. That was awesome. I like
Oh
that.
my! He's like, I can't believe you've done this.
She just comes out and she's like dressed and
It's-
she just goes, I don't
it's
know what
that-
you're talking about.
It's that line. Oh fuck! I can't believe you done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yes.
And she smiles and says, I mean, I didn't do much. I just pointed it out to my friends.
Not. Marcus did tell him that he had to gut check her in order to get to them, didn't they? Yet.
No, he didn't.
She has no idea. Wait, no, she did. Cody did see it. But she doesn't know exactly what happened. She just knows that
you
he
saw him
moved
gut
and
check.
Nina moved backwards. That's all she saw.
That's right, because I said I saw you see as he gut checked Mia before he tried to
saw
leave the crowd.
Like, she doesn't know precisely what he did. She knows that he pushed her backwards, but she was more focused on Aidan dying.
Yeah.
He's just standing there, like rubbing his like forehead, just like, why?
I just pointed it out to the girls. I thought it was cute.
Oh my
It
god!
was cute.
Yeah, Keely and Kaylee from the cheerleading squad spread it around like wildfire after you did that for sure.
Exactly.
That's amazing. It's like, Cody just takes the phone. It's just like, hey, Marcus, where's your phone? It's like in my pocket. Yoink, and then runs.
He's not pissed. He's just like, why?
He's like, now I have to deal with this when I go to school on Monday. Now I have to deal with this on Monday.
That's why she feels kind of bad. Kind of.
One time do you all leave to go to the coffee shop?
I guess, like, after this little debacle, Marcus would like grab all of his stuff and he'd be like, all right, let's go.
And what
probably
is there
be shortly
anything?
after that?
Is there anything y'all are doing before you go to the $1 shop?
Buying Marcus a new phone.
Yeah, and like I'm pretty sure like we go to our respective houses and like
Places to
change.
change.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
So-
go to.
You guys change first, and then we'll probably replace your phone, because, yeah.
You do like the whole what is it, phone transfer, like data transfer thing.
Yeah,
So it's
like,
like virtually the exact same phone, but like it's just new.
From the local A, B, and C phone company.
Yeah, for sure. And it would have literally been Cody walking in and be like, get whatever upgrade you want.
oh no, for the hashtag and breaking his phone, he gets the most expensive phone in the store at that point.
Unphased. She just pays for it.
The like the newest Pear phone.
I was gonna say the J Phone 20.
There you go.
J Phone.
Yeah.
JPhone 20K. But yeah, no, she'll
And
buy
I
it for you.
feel like Cody pulls a complete Todoroki and uses her dad's credit card to pay for it.
Again, no idea, but yeah, no, that's exactly what her power
Oh
tag
my
is. She
God.
has access to her dad's account. He gave her a card.
Is Todoroki from My Hero?
Yes,
here.
Shoto
Okay.
Todoroki. That's part of the thing is he uses his dad's credit card to buy stuff.
Okay, yeah.
His dad is
Literally, one of my
Endeavor with
power
the
tags
second
is-
hero.
One of my power tags is loaded bank account, because I have my own loaded bank account that my dad just puts money into.
Infinite funds.
All
Yeah.
right, so
It's been growing since she was a kid. It's just money for herself.
so Cody takes the guys to their respective places, gets changed. Which of your parents is currently home at this time, Marcus?
Um,
Mom or dad?
they're both home. It's just early enough to where they're both there.
All right,
Perfect.
so that you walk in, they're just having breakfast. They're a little worried about you since you didn't come home last night, but they're just making sure you're okay, being good parents. You let them know that you're gonna be going out for a bit with your friends. They see I assume they see Cody and Aidan just sitting in her car, just out.
Yeah.
Cody has little band-aids on her too, which is funny.
I like wave from the back seat.
I just feel like they're both just smiling a little bit that Marcus has friends, but when they see Cody in the front seat, the mom's like that. The mom's just like, "So are you and her?"
No.
Not after this morning. No,
Oh, that's a shame. She looks like a nice young lady.
She's
I am.
something.
Just remember, son, don't be silly and wrap your willy.
Oh no. Oh, is
I
that
know.
Cody? Oh, that's cute.
I know, Pop. I know.
Yeah, that what Cody wearing.
I
Cute little
would,
like sweater and skirt.
I feel like Marcus's parents would have been like just right out of high school when they had Marcus.
Probably.
So they're not old parents, but they're not like young parents either. They're like right at that border.
It's like right out of high school, like getting ready to like
High
go
school
to
sweethearts.
college.
Yes, I love that.
Like they probably went to the same school too. Like they probably went to
Yeah,
the
high school sweethearts. They just hit it off, dated all throughout high school.
They were at high school Hollowell before it was high school Hollowell.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know about the change, so
they even know who Cody is. On top of that, then
well, I don't think they recognize
would have met Marcus's parents. Yeah, you both would have met Marcus's parents. And once the school like rolled over and changed, they definitely know like, oh shit, that's the principal's daughter.
Well, I feel like they're kind of like the same kind of working class parents, where it's like they only keep up with like what's important that affects them, but they don't know everything that goes on. So I don't think
they don't know everything. It's just stuff in their immediate vicinity.
So I don't think they know who Cody is at first.
Yeah,
but I'm sure after like one or two or three times of seeing her, they're like, oh wait, now she looks familiar.
She's also in the front, seat of the car in that outfit with the sweater and like skirt, but she's also probably wearing like sunglasses, so it's not like she's 100% recognizable at first glance anyway.
Yeah. It's like it's like when Cody's not in her cheerleading outfit, she's almost unrecognizable.
I'm Superman.
Yeah, so once Marcus get changed, he'd head back out and he would that's what he changes into. It's more like for lacking words, like prep leisure. So it's like a cardigan, he's got like a nice like graphic tee on over with some like navy blue jeans and some nice kicks.
Yeah. I say you already got Aidan was already changed up by the time y'all go to Marcus' house. What's Aidan wearing?
Again, it's safe to say he's wearing athleisure.
That's right. Sorry.
It's just a word, and it kills me that it's a word.
It is a word. It's just like casual, like joggers. He's probably wearing like what? Let me find a picture. But it's like joggers, a hoodie, like like the school hoodie kind of thing. He's probably wearing like a toque and like maybe like some Nikes.
Aidan does read a toque guy.
Yeah,
I like that outfit you posted for Cody. That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The subtle prepness without being like pink.
As was Marcus changed into.
Plus, she cut herself up, so the faux leggings and the long sleeves definitely help.
Which I think you may have already said, but I completely forgot already. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of a cross between like urban and preppy. So it's like jeans with like some nice shoes, like some nice like sneakers, like a cardigan over with like a graphic tee. All
right, so. Yeah, you get dressed, you come out, you go and get your new J Phone 20K. And is there anything else y'all want to do?
That would be it.
And I think we make our way to what is the coffee shop called again?
The $1 Coffee Shop.
The $1 Coffee, yes.
Oh, and he would have asked Cody to pop the trunk and like throw both his swords in the trunk.
Yes.
Definitely probably like wrapped them in something soft so they didn't hit the mirror.
Yeah, no, they're like wrapped in like a cloth.
Yeah.
It's like a towel.
No hitting. Dangerous cargo.
So, y'all pull up to the $1 Coffee Shop, and it's a decent crowd. It's not like too busy for a Saturday, but this is like one of those like coffee shops where it's got like two floors to it. There's a low floor, and then there's an upper like kind of hangout floor, and you immediately recognize the Letterman jackets from your school. A bunch of them are up on the upper floor with some other students. And when you all walk in,
perfect. I now don't know either of you.
And I'm like, oh, there she goes again. Okay,
just to the counter.
Yeah, and he said that it's like Letterman jacket, so not exactly. It doesn't have to be like the athletics team, right? It's just like every student can get a Letterman jacket, right?
Well, I always thought it was like mostly like the jocks and like if you're on a sports team or whatever, you have a Letterman jacket of sort. So the most of the people that are in your school that have the Letterman jackets are usually the jocks. But you can but there's like a couple. I'll say there's like a couple others. Like, well, first off, does anyone go upstairs, or is everyone still staying on the bottom floor?
Cody's gonna buy a drink first, so she's down there at the second.
Okay, so you're at the counter. You're getting your basic white girl drink for the day.
Pumpkin spice, even though it's not pumpkin spice season.
Gross. No.
Gross, no.
No, we're probably with some sort of like fucking toasted coconut flavored something delicious.
All right. And what are Marcus and Aidan doing?
Mark would honestly be looking around to see if he recognizes anybody, because he comes here, but he doesn't come here super often.
I wouldn't say at the moment, from where you're standing, you don't recognize anyone.
Okay, so upon saying that, he would probably immediately start walking upstairs.
And Aidan?
Yeah, I'm pretty much going to follow suit. I don't really come here because I'm not like a coffee drinker, and everything on the menu seems way too expensive. So I'm kind of just like, okay. So the first order of business is trying to see if anyone is like, out of place. Kind of like, did we establish what the infection clique sort of wears? Like what their kind of style is? Is it like punk, piercings, like ripped black denim jackets kind of thing? Like what's their aesthetic?
I don't think Codi ever got a straight answer when she asked about it, because she'd asked the goths about it, and they had said that, it was kind of a they wish they could be us thing, but it didn't seem like they specifically had a uniform.
I completely forgot about the goth kids.
Yeah. So, I mean, if...
She also forgot to tell you about Victor/Vector, so,
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like, it's kind of like a tell, right? Like, if they wish that they could be us, I guess they're also kind of like punk-ish.
It's possible.
But yeah, essentially, I'm trying to, spot anyone that looks sort of sketchy, out of place, but like, I'm following Marcus.
Alright, so I need Aidan and Marcus. I need you all both to roll investigation.
Okay. Since mine is the easiest, because I don't necessarily have... I'm not the most mentally articulate boy, so
Beloved himbo.
Yeah.
We can tag himbo.
I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm looking. That's
Aww, look at him.
Yeah. Slash roll.
There's a couple tags I can see on your sheet, Aidan, that I would allow right off the bat looking at it.
Really? Okay.
Hunter. Oh no, go ahead.
King of the school and get special treatment.
Oh yeah, okay. Sure.
I feel like those would work.
Is it because like there's other students that are like here that go to the school, so they'll see me and they're just like, oh look, there's Aidan, kind of thing, right? And yeah, I guess I'm using my king of the school as in sort of like, wow, he's here. It's like, oh, even Aidan comes to this coffee shop.
Even Aidan's at Sun House now.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. So I'll do +2.
I don't need you completely failing anymore, so...
Yeah. Help me! Ooh! That's a 10!
Alright, and then...
That's so cute.
I love how Javi's getting so happy now that he's not rolling snake eyes anymore.
Jesus! That was so unlucky. I don't remember.
Just wait for it. Our next session we do, it's going to happen again on his first roll that he does for the
I kind of hope it does. Like, I kind of want this to be canon.
Kick off the first roll every session is snake eyes, and then from there it varies.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a 10.
Alright, now Marcus...
that would be a flat roll for me unless you're going to count like just calm mind, which I don't think that would apply.
No, I think it would. Keeping a level head means that you can observe better.
Quick question, what does this say? School alcove?
Yeah, alcove. That's like it's a
spot we hang out at.
Yeah, that's like a little cutout.
Yeah. Let me. Yeah, I can't think of any tags on here that I would use, so just do a flat roll. Sorry.
No, fair enough. 8.
Still a pass. We take those.
Alright, so Aidan gets 2 straight up clues. Marcus gets 1 fuzzy clue. So we'll do yours first, Marcus, since you're got only the 1. So what's your question?
Once I'm upstairs, do I like see anyone recognizable? Just like immediately.
So you recognize the majority of the people up here as from Hollowell High. And it's not just jocks. There's theater kids. There's some choir kids. There's a couple like computer geeks even among the crowd as well. You recognize John right off the bat. School president John. He's there too.
Ugh.
I love that.
Now, John is, of all the people in his school, John would probably be Marcus's like rival.
Aw, aren't that cute? You have a rival.
All
They're
right.
like polar opposites and ends of the spectrum.
Now, Aidan, what are your 2 questions?
Okay, so there's theater kids. There's like a whole like an ensemble of students here.
Yes.
I'm actually going to do this in character, and I'm going to go up to the kids with the Letterman jackets, right? And I kind of go up and like, hey, and I do like, you know, sort of formal greetings or whatever, like, yo, what's up? And I'm going to ask them, like, just random question. Don't want to disturb you guys from your coffees and whatnot. But do you guys know, and did Codi didn't tell us about Victor or Vector, right?
Nope, she forgot. She was a little busy with a lot of other stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to say, Aidan, you tap on one of the shoulders of the jocks. He turns around. And
Adam.
you remember how I said that Chad's had his goons that were like the Skulk and Bull?
No!
I'm changing it around to Bulk. It's Skulk and Bull, and this one's Bull.
Okay, and I'm like, oh, Bull.
It's you.
I'm like, how you doing, Bull?
Wait, or was it Bulk? Is it Skulk and Bull? I forget their names now.
Yeah, it's
Skulk and Bull, so it's Bulk. So it's gonna be Skull either way. Now I realize that. I feel like it's
either one. It's like which one is it? Is it the bulky one or is it the skinny one? Because there's always 2 of them, right? Like,
no, it was Bulk and Skull. So this is Skull and Bull.
Bulk
or Skulk.
It's Skull and Bulk. There we go. That's the one.
Skull and Bulk. Okay.
Yeah. So
this is Bulk.
Bulk. So I'm assuming that it's the
big guy.
Yeah, the bigger dude. So I'm just like, okay. Hey, dude. And I kind of just ask him, or does he say anything to me? Like how does he respond to me? Like,
so you know this. So you know that when they got Chad around them, they got this tough guy persona. When he turns around, and looks at you because Chad is not around.
Yeah,
he's kind of got a worrying look on his face as soon as his eyes land on you. Kind of like a "please don't hit me" kind of look.
Oh, aw. I'm like, oh, hey. And I kind of like glaze over the fact that he's worried, and I'm just like, I just think it's like kind of odd, and I just sort of ask my question. I'm like, hey, dude, so do you like, have you heard of any of this like infection gang stuff going on? This isn't my question yet. I'm kind of still just making formality with him, you know, just making conversation.
So he looks around because he's obviously also worried about something else as he's looking around, almost like there's people like watching them.
Yeah.
And he just kind of leans in and it's like, this is actually the initiation for it. We all meet here. Then they're going to take us somewhere else to where we'll actually be initiated to the club. It's like, and you see, he points over and you see like Skulk is like talking to someone else across the way. And it's like, we kind of wanted to be on our own. We're kind of tired of being in Chad's shadow.
Wait. And I kind of just like, I kind of pull him aside, right? Like, I like pull him up and like pull him to the side. I'm just like, dude, like, you don't have to do this, right? Like, you can just be your own person. These guys are dangerous.
It's like, what are you talking about? These guys are awesome. Like, I mean, it's everyone's kind of far together, and I mean, heck, it was started by a nobody too.
And then I ask him, like, wait, who is this person that started it? You know this person?
So I'm counting this as your second clue.
Yes,
if you're
yeah. This is
so. He looks around again for a second. And it's like, it's Victor Chang. You know that weird Asian goth kid that's got the long black hair.
I've
he and his He and his twin sister apparently started this.
God. Okay. Listen, are they here right now? Do they run the initiations?
No, apparently some of the other jocks that are initiated, they're kind of like going through all of us and then they're taking us there. And he points to, there's like a line of jocks just kind of just standing off to the side. And you immediately tell they all have glossy eyes.
Oh boy. All right. So I sort of tell Bulk, and I'm just like, listen, dude, take Skull, get out of here fast as you can, okay? You guys are not safe here. You need to go.
All right, before I do anything with that, I'm curious, what's Marcus doing when Aiden's talking to Bulk?
Devil?
Oh, he said he'd be right back. I didn't realize he stepped away.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, so really quick then, just go ahead and roll me a convince.
Gotcha.
She's back now.
Okay.
What are you doing while Aidan is talking to his comrade?
I got it. So you said I would immediately start recognizing people. Marcus would try to find, honestly, probably some of the AV club kids.
I have no clue what AV is.
Audio visual.
Yeah, audio visual.
They didn't even know that was a club.
Yeah, they go along with theater nerds.
Okay. So you're looking for those guys really quick. What tags are you using for your convince roll, Aidan?
Yeah, I'm going to use well-intentioned dude. Kind of just like, I know these guys, like, I kind of got the feeling, like Aidan kind of got the feeling that they're just kind of like following Chad's like orders. And I never really had a problem with them per se. It's mostly just Chad. So like I am kind of like looking out for them because I realize that they're kind of just like followers, you know? So I'm going to try to convince them to like be their own person, you know? I'm trying to inspire them to go out there and tackle the day, or I don't know. Something
Full
like
eyes, clear heart, can't lose.
Exactly.
All right. So just the one then?
Yeah, just the one.
All right.
Does this count as, okay, so for my identity, right? It's if I act within the scope of my identity, do I get an attention?
Well,
is that how it works?
What's the...
It's whenever you use a weakness tag on that card. If you use the weakness tag, you get an attention.
There are other ways to get attention too on it. Like if you do something like really outstanding that ties into your theme, it could also count as attention too. But
montages and downtime.
Yeah. There's other ways you can do it too, because I know...
I think this is like significant. I'm just trying to be a nice guy.
I think that's just kind of normal for Aidan.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay, so yeah, just the one.
Okay.
Let's have it.
All right, so usually with a mixed success on convince, it's like they'll do what you said, but they usually like you got to do something for them or kind of that kind of deal. So Bulk looks around and looks at you, and he kind of just pulls you in a little closer. He just lightly kind of just tugs on your like Letterman jacket and lean you down because you're taller than him.
Yeah, I'm way taller. Yeah,
it's like, and are you gonna protect us if anything happens?
Don't worry, I have your back. Okay, I won't tell Chad about any of this. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
And he decides it's like, you're not a bad dude. I'm sorry we had to keep roughing you up all those times.
Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm a big boy. Don't worry.
And you just see him walk to go get his buddy and get out of there.
Okay.
So what's Codi doing?
Looking for Vector. She had seen him the night before. She'd seen kind of that stuff, so she'd be looking for him. And if she couldn't see him, she'd be joining Aidan upstairs.
Yeah, so as you go upstairs, you don't see him here right now.
Mm-hmm.
You do recognize like a lot of the kids from the school, though. Just a whole hodgepodge.
Hey, look, they're leaving. Yeah.
Skull and Bulk are leaving, yeah, so.
Yeah, she'd probably go meander toward Aidan, because he's an acceptable standby, no offense to Marcus. He knows she cares.
And I'll say Marcus you find like one or two from the AV club. Are you doing anything, like talking about anything, or?
Yeah, so once Marcus kind of gets to the AV club kids, he would ask them, like he would just, hey, what's up? How's it going? Dap them up.
Hell yeah.
they're just kind of like, okay, and they just awkwardly dab you up too.
Yeah, and then he would ask, so, you know about this infection gang thing going around?
And they're just kind of like, as soon as you say infection gang, they're just like lips locked quiet.
Uh-oh.
I'll take that as a yes. Silence is golden, after all.
Yep.
And duct tape is silver. Sorry.
I love that.
I've never heard that before. That's good, though.
I saw it on a Happy Bunny t-shirt, and I've been unable to not say it following that ever since.
That one broke me, I'm not gonna lie.
I love it.
Happy Bunny, back when we had to buy our memes from Hot Topic. Anyway.
So he would say, why all the silence all of a sudden? I mean, come on, you can tell me, and I do have the power tag if you need me to roll for it for negotiation.
I'll just say that they're something, but they look over at the line of jocks that are just kind of standing there with the glossy eyes.
Oh,
And they're just kind of like, these guys are just like kind of watching over the group as
and seeing that, he would kind of be like, "I'm buy you a drink, walk with me."
they don't walk with you.
Oh Jesus!
Cody's probably taking up whatever seat whoever just got up from, like, by where Aidan is.
Yeah, so
I see those. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say Aidan and Cody are sitting there, and they're about to start chatting away.
Pretty much.
Oh.
But yeah, I think Marcus, you might have to try to convince them to come with you. You know.
Yeah, I'll roll a convince.
Remember, you could also burn a tag if you want to make it like a hit. So
I know.
that's always an option.
So there's a reason why these guys are being very lip lock. They have the status under peer pressure too, to keep the details of the club to themselves usually.
Yeah, so you have to roll.
So you can roll convince. You're starting on -2.
Okay.
Doesn't mean you can't.
Yeah, no, I'm rolling convince. I'm gonna use the power tags of negotiation and calm mind in this instance. And what I mean by calm mind is more of like Marcus is trying to project like a calm demeanor, like a hey, you can trust me. Like, come on, let me buy you that drink.
Crew
Talk to me.
themes.
That's acceptable.
Yeah, we do have our
Crew themes.
social abilities.
The only other one we have is
We have clout, yo. People know
we
us.
got clout. Oh yeah, I forgot we recovered clout.
Oh yeah, y'all did. I was about. Yeah, so you have cloud, social media, Cody's car. Yeah.
I'd like to say that you see Aidan across the room, that's like mouthing to Marcus, crew themes.
Yeah.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
crew
so
themes.
using those 3 tags, that will give me a +1. So,
Still something.
I'm activating in over our heads the crew theme weakness tag.
so evens it out.
Yep. But and you all get, and that's 1 attention on that theme for you guys. So
Sweet.
Love to see it.
Yeah, that's a 4.
yeah, so you try to convince these guys, and they're just even still. They're kind of like backing up a little bit now, as just one of the glossy-eyed judges kind of like just stares in your direction for a minute.
Okay, pouncing that Marcus will be like, okay, no pressure. But if you want that drink, I'll be right over here, and he's gonna meet back up with Aidan and Cody.
All right, so yeah, so what do y'all talk? So yeah, Marcus joins over with Aidan and Cody, and what are Aidan and Cody talking about?
Cody is probably just talking to whoever is at the table about, like, gossip, because that's what natural people in that circle do.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of going. Well, I think it's just us, right? Like it's just me and you.
Well, it's whoever was at the table that he was sitting at, too.
Oh
I
yeah,
stole
true,
his
true,
seat.
true. Like a group table. So I'll say that while Cody is like gossiping, right? Because I'm pretty sure that now that Marcus came over, she's pretending not to really like be with us. So she's sitting there. Yeah, so she's sitting there within earshot, and I'm gonna fill in Marcus of what's going on, right? So while she's pretending to not know us, I'm gonna fill us all in. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of go like, okay. So I pull Marcus over. I'm like, yo, all right. So Skull and Bulk were here, right? And I heard from them that they're actually running the initiation for the infection crew right now. Okay? You see those jocks over there? The glossy eyes? Kind of like from last night?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and assume that they've already gone through the initiation. Right? Apparently, Victor Chang is the one that started this.
And Cody, as soon as you hear Aidan say the name Victor Chang, it's not because you're the school gossip, but because of your status in the city.
No.
You immediately recognize the name Chang. As they're not rich and powerful like your father, but they're on the up and up of the higher class. As the father of the twins Victor and Veronica Chang is a well-known middle manager for this big corporation in the city.
Interesting.
So Victor and Veronica?
Yeah, so Victor and Veronica, twin brother and sister. So you immediately know that Victor was the guy. Victor Chang was who you saw last night. End of part 3. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Mysteries Unknown podcast. The background music you hear is from the official City of Mist soundtracks made by Son of Oak Studios. The content warning at the beginning was done by Ryan Bravo of Odd Loot. Any other characters and content mentioned on here belong to the rightful creators and owners. My name is Hunter the MC, and join me next time as we investigate the City of Mist. Crime in this city is tough. As a top detective in the precinct, I have to be even tougher and rougher on the scum of the city. Which is why there's no better coffee I trust to keep me on my toes than a nice hot cup of homebrew coffee. On a normal day on the job, a cup of the good old Sacred Flame Roast with its blend of dark chocolate and fruit makes it not just flavorful, but keeps my nose from the curb as well. And for those long nights of paperwork and clue finding, just a single cup of one-shot espresso is all I need to get my grind in the gear and get going. So, whether you're hunting down the bad guys or just crunching numbers at the office, get yourself a nice batch of homebrew coffee. When the going gets tough, homebrew makes you tougher. Visit www.thehomebrewcoffeehouse.com for your made-to-order fresh roasted coffee today.